Hello there, welcome to a field in Sudbury for the filming locations of the episode Taking the Pledge, and we'll also be out and about taking in other locations from episodes The Kakiamon Tiger, The Price of Fish, The Real Thing and The Axeman Cometh.
Where's Lovejoy?
So this is where Lovejoy and Jamie are parked up, sitting on the bonnet eating their chips and discussing the big wide world. We see Lovejoy looking through the window at Jane and her companion dining, and then shortly after we see him a bit further downstream looking towards the mill. Internals were shot in here. A lovely image of the water wheel inside the building. It's a really beautiful place. I certainly suggest popping in for a cup of coffee. And heading off now to Long Melford. So on to the terrific Axeman Cometh. Lovejoy, trying to evade the taxwoman, runs into this building, which is Dandy Jack's shop. He'll run upstairs. He's obviously meant to be coming out of the back of Dandy's shop, but in reality he's across the road here, coming down the steps of the Cock and Ball pub. He next comes darting through this alleyway with a big smile on his face, which is next door to the Georgian Dragon. And then he runs across the road to Willie's Cafe, which is actually situated in Bury St Edmunds. And if we come a few hundred yards down the road, we come to this building, which was the grocery store in The Real Thing. This was seen at the beginning of the episode where the first scam takes place. Funny, the thing that always stands out in my mind is the woman in the shop. She's eating an apple and you can see that it's rotten in the middle. Not sure how long it was a grocery store for, but now it's a fashion outlet. Or at least it was when I visited. Next up is the Lindsay Rose pub near Ipswich, and this is seen in the Kakiamon Tiger. Now, I rarely rate an episode due to one performance, but Kenneth Cranham's as Litvak is phenomenal and puts it into my top 5 for sure. Now inside the pub, lovely, it's a lot of it unchanged. The bar has been torn out and replaced, but it's in exactly the same place as you see here, and it's right on this corner on the other side of the post that Lovejoy has his eureka moment, and he looks up and spots the pewter pitcher jug. Which starts the funding to pay Litvak back.
I love East Anglia.
And we finish off here at Hintlesham Hall, aka the Ferns, where Tinker and Beth sign into. And there's a few little changes, but lots of similarities still. Big tree in the background where Tinker decides to run out and get his fish and chips. The sign would have been here. Only difference is the little piece of wall that he climbed over to get back in is now gone, and we have this side gate here in its place. Thanks very much for joining me.